Hi guys, my name is Natalie Newman with ENT601, and this is my Make It Better service slash product review. Today I will be reviewing Spotify. Spotify is a music streaming service. You can listen on your computer, on your phone, on your tablet. You can even download the app on your computer, phone, or tablet and listen there. You can stream to your wireless speaker, your Bluetooth speaker. You can stream to your car, Bluetooth or auxiliary cord in your car. A lot of different ways to listen. I will go ahead and get started. We will start with the cost. I think everyone's probably wondering, well, what's Spotify going to cost me? Spotify actually has a level free, Spotify free. So $0 per month, $0, you can listen to Spotify. The only feature you get there, of course, besides listening to music, is shuffle play. Okay, so I actually started off using Spotify free. I have since upgraded to the next level, which is Spotify Premium. Spotify Premium is $9.99 per month. You can actually have a 30-day free trial, which allows you to kind of test it out, see what you're getting before you can fully commit to that $9.99 per month. I can tell you right now, I didn't go back. I've used Spotify for about 7 years. I just upgraded maybe a year or so ago to Spotify Premium. Before Premium, I used it very sporadically. Now that I have Premium, I listen every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't listen to Spotify at some point. So $9.99 a month for Spotify Premium. You, of course, get Shuffle Play, as you would with the free account, but you also get to listen for ad-free. That means no commercials, no ads, no interruptions to your music. You just listen to your music. That's it. You get to listen to all the music you want and not listen to any ads. Unlimited skips. You can skip as many songs as you want. If you click on a song and you don't want to hear it, you can skip it. If you're in a playlist and there's 20 songs you don't want to hear, you just keep skipping. Unlimited skips. Some music streaming services don't allow you to skip but so many times, or you can't skip, or oh, you skipped too many times for this hour, no more skipping. If you do the $9.99 Spotify Premium, you don't have to worry about your skips. You skip forever, all day long. Just skip until you find a song you want. Or what's really great about Spotify too is you don't just have to depend on skips. It's not like a radio. You get to actually choose the song you want to listen to. So if you, instead of skipping through the songs, you want to listen to a certain song, you can just go type in that song or click on that song and listen to it. One of the other features you get for $9.99 a month, you can listen offline. So Spotify does use your data and your Wi-Fi. It doesn't seem to be a lot. You can listen to quite a few songs on your data and not really be too bothered by it. But it does give you the option at Premium to listen offline. So while you're connected to Wi-Fi, or data, you can download music. You can download your favorite songs, and then that way, when you're in a dead zone somewhere with no service, no data, no Wi-Fi, you can still listen to your music. That does take up some of your storage space on your phone or your computer, but you do have that option to download music. You can play any track. Again, you can choose any song that you want and play it. You get to choose your song. It really allows you to choose. And then the last feature that Spotify lists for Premium is higher quality tracks. You get high quality audio. So I didn't really notice a difference switching over in the music quality. Maybe someone with a really great ear can, but that is one of the features that they list for $9.99 a month. So Premium for family is the next level. So for $14.99 per month, which is cheaper than two people signing up separately, anyone that lives in your household with the same address, up to 5 accounts, can download Spotify Premium for $14.99 per month. You get the same benefits of Spotify Premium, but you get to share it with like 5 people in your household, and it's only $14.99 per month, which is wonderful. And then the next level is Spotify for Students. Spotify for Students is $4.99 per month. And the great thing about Spotify for students, if you can prove that you're a university student or that you're a student, is that this is something new. Spotify has not always done this. It's still relatively new. you can, for $4.99 per month, not just get Spotify Premium, but also get Hulu. Hulu, if you don't know, is a TV/movie streaming service. So you can listen to music and get your movies and TV, your favorite TV shows and movies on Hulu for $4.99 per month for Spotify for students. So yeah, so that's all of the packages that Spotify has right now. Who knows if they'll add more in the future? But that's what they have right now, and those are the different. They have very competitive prices. Their prices are pretty reasonable. Different services have different prices, but Spotify, for what you're getting, like I said, is cheaper than going out and buying a new album each month to just do the Spotify Premium. So let's dive right in and actually look at Spotify so you can see some of those features that Spotify has to offer. I am going to get rid of my head for a little bit, so you'll still be able to hear my voice, but you won't be able to see my face. But I am on Spotify.com right now. This is what it looks like on their website when you first enter in. This is the US, United States, www.spotify.com. I'm actually gonna jump over here to, I actually already have the app downloaded on my computer. Here's a little quick thing. I have Spotify on my phone, and I also have Spotify on my computer. Spotify does a really good job of not like really cutting any features out, so I can listen to my computer and I can listen to my app, and I don't feel like I'm missing out. Like I don't have to log on to the computer app to be like, oh, I have to go do this, so I got to log on to my computer to actually change anything with my account. I can do everything from my phone, and I can do like everything from the app. I don't have to get on the website. The biggest difference that I've noticed is, either way, computer wise, or, on your app on your computer or your phone on the app, everything's really user friendly and easy to find. But I have found that the app on the phone is a little more condensed. So I feel like I can see more of the features in a smaller space and more quickly on my phone. They're a little bit more spread out, and I'll touch base on that a little bit. So let's go to the overview here. I love Spotify because they do have playlists, which a lot of streaming services do, but they have a lot of playlists, a lot of choices to make, so that you don't have to actually like go find individual songs. You can look through playlists and find different playlists based on, see here, genres and moods. You can look for playlists that way and find a bulk of songs based on different things. So let's say, I want to listen to pop today. So I'm going to pull up all of these pop playlists. This is one that I use a lot, is today's top hits. And what's great about Spotify is these are always updating. So you're not going to find the same thing on here this week as you do next month or 2 months from now. It's going to be seriously today's top hits. It's always updating, it's always changing. And what's great about Spotify is because there's so many playlists, like you may forget what you were listening to. Spotify will actually let you follow. I've already followed this one, but you can follow the different playlists. So I'll follow Pop Rising, and it'll actually populate in my playlist list. So I can come back to it and find it later. As you can see, I've got several in this list that I listen to. And actually, I've made playlists of my own. That's the great thing about Spotify too, is you can make your own playlist. You don't have to just listen to the radio and the playlists that they have already on here. You can actually make your own. You can listen to your friends' playlist. You can listen to random strangers around the world. You can find other people's playlists and listen to them. And you do have the option to listen to radio. See, comedy radio. We've got artist radio, genre radios. They're basically like playlists. But the cool thing about like artist radio and the different radios versus playlists is that it's really random. So like I can go to Drake radio. It's going to play me all these songs by Drake, but it's also going to play me songs by artists like Drake or songs like the music that Drake produces. So just there's so many options, but it's not so convoluted that you can't figure it out. It's very user friendly. Let's go. We can listen to podcasts. That's an option. Charts is great because you can actually see, global top 50, United States top 50. You can listen to viral music. A lot of options there. New releases is amazing because you can see, and here's something really cool that I noticed they do on the app as well as on the computer as well as on my phone is, see here, we've got the best of the new releases here. When Justin Timberlake came out with his new album, it popped up on my phone and it said, Justin Timberlake's new album, and I could listen to the whole album right there, or I could even download his entire album and listen to it. So you get to see some of the new releases and you get to listen to them and see them. Spotify has over 30 million songs and over 140 million listeners. So you've got a lot of options there. Discover's great. Spotify does a really great job of curating playlists and curating, stations just for you. So here's my Discover Weekly. This is a playlist that Spotify updates for me, and this is updated every Monday. It's updated every Monday, as you can see here, and I follow it because I love it, because it is music based on the artists and the songs that I listen to on a regular basis, and it is updated regularly. So I can see, I actually have been able to discover a lot of great music by listening to my Discover Weekly. And there's all kinds of playlists that Spotify will curate a different time. I've had, they do the best of 2000, like the songs that you listen to the most in, like, say 2017. They'll put those on a playlist for you, which is a really kind of cool thing to have as well. They do a really good job of making it personal for you, your experience. Again, this is the $9.99. This is the premium version. The other thing I love, and this is one of those features where I say that it's more condensed on the app. So I'm on a computer right now, so it's going to show me more. But on the app, you just see kind of like it's more condensed. But this is concerts. So this is going to show me all the concerts that are in surrounding cities within, it seems like it shows me within like 5 hours of me, or even less, maybe 3 hours of me, biggest concert venues. So Charlotte, Atlanta, Asheville, that sort of thing. So I can see all of these artists who are going to be near me, and I think that is one of the greatest features. The other feature is that I love is your friend activity. I can find my friends on here and follow them, and it will show me, if they're sharing everything, and it's not like private listening, because you can listen privately where people can't see what you're listening to. I can actually see what my friends are listening to, so that can help you discover new music as well. Spotify does a great job of, again, personalizing it and making it easy for you to personalize, and so that you can like customize your listening sessions and everything. So I think Spotify does a lot of things great. One of the features that Spotify has, and I really enjoy it. Let's see if I can find, I will be able to show you live just what I'm talking about here. It's this thing called, I thought I'd be able to show it to you. I was hoping I'd show it to you. It doesn't seem to let me pull it up on the computer, but it does do this on the app. What it does is it's basically, it'll do this behind the lyrics, and you can actually, they'll show you some of the lyrics, and then they'll show you, the story behind those lyrics, or why the artist, wrote those certain lyrics, or just some kind of behind the scenes stuff. One of the things I do wish that you could have on Spotify when you're listening is the ability to see like full lyrics for songs. I think that would be cool to be able to see that. I think maybe one of the other things that you'll miss with Spotify, that some other services do, you do have the ability to find, is some of the more obscure artists, obscure music, some of that niche market in the music industry, some of the smaller artists that haven't quite made it into Spotify yet. You don't get that with Spotify. SoundCloud is one of the competitors of Spotify, I'd say, because you can listen to that obscure and niche market of music. So some of the other competitors that I'm sure you've heard, Slacker Radio, YouTube Red. YouTube Red is allowing people to stream music and stuff. So Pandora, big one, Apple Music, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and of course Amazon Music as well. So there are some competitors out there, and I've told you about all of these features and these benefits and things like that. So as you can tell, if you use any of those, Spotify actually has a lot of features that some of these others may not have, and their price is really reasonable, and they have a lot of different ways that you can customize your listening experience. So that wraps it up for my review of Spotify. I've used it for 7 years. I use it on almost a daily basis. I love Spotify, and it's really hard for me to listen to other streaming services. But that wraps it up for my review today. I hope that you get a chance to try Spotify, try it out. Even if you can't do the Spotify Premium, at least just kind of see what it's all about. You may want to upgrade to Spotify Premium after you try it out and fall in love with it. Thank you for tuning in and listening, and I hope you enjoyed.